it's a growing trend for businesses across the country. They're bringing drug and weapon sniffing dogs into where you work to look for contraband.
The Western Slope is no exception to this, but is it an invasion of your privacy? KJCT News 8's Jeremy Alm investigates in this special report.
It's the latest tool for employers to keep their workers in check. They're hiring dogs like Ditka to sniff out drugs and explosives.
An employer will know for sure that they have a problem, but there's no real true evidence of it.
That's where the dogs come in. Ditka will sniff high and low. Once she finds something, she'll sit, letting her handler know something's up.
And root out problems that they might have creeping up.
Across the country, recent shootings by disgruntled workers have some employers calling in the dogs to find weapons.
You said 2 people are shot?
I think 3. That's what I heard. We just ran out the building.
In July, an ex-employee went into a New Mexico office building and shot 6 people. 2 of them died, including the gunman. Sutton says he's all too familiar with businesses asking for his help to prevent workplace tragedies.
We're a preventive, proactive measure.
But do dog searches violate your privacy rights? We asked that question to local employment attorney David Dodaro.
It may create a violation of a privacy right.
Dodaro says it usually starts inside employee handbooks. Often employers outline what they can search once you walk in the work, like backpacks and purses.
The individual may not have a reasonable expectation of privacy in that context because that individual has been given notification earlier that, hey, I as the employer may search that kind of stuff.
If your boss doesn't outline what he or she can search, your stuff is off limits. But if you use the company's desk, don't expect any privacy rights if they want to rummage through it. However, if dogs start going through your stuff, you need to ask one question.
What was the purpose of the search? Was the search a legitimate reason by the employer or a reason that really is not legitimate?
Dodaro says that means an employer can't use Ditka to search your stuff without cause. They need to present a reason and may do so in your employee handbook. Finally, employers need to be careful how they execute a search.
Do you have a vicious, snarling dog searching you? Or do you have a well-trained dog searching you?
He says playful dogs like Ditka are perfectly acceptable. If there's any plus side to Ditka going through your stuff, it's that these private searches can't land you behind bars if something is found. In Grand Junction, Jeremy Alm, KJCT News 8.
Well, Dodaro says if you want to protect your rights, make sure you know what they are. It's your best defense as an employer or an employee.